YouTube, what is up? It's your boy Knowledge here from Gamers Little Playground, and I'm joined here today by my man Mystery, Mr.
What's
R.
up, guys?
Today we are going to be doing the Summer Game Fest after party.
Yes, sir.
What are we going to be doing, Mystery?
We're gonna be looking at the Summer Games Fest. We didn't get to do it live this time, but Sunday we will do it live.
Sunday
we're coming back.
Go ahead.
I'm saying we're gonna come back. We're gonna do more live. We're gonna get with the community. Try and regrow. Everybody that's been around, we appreciate it. So we're gonna give the love back starting Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday we're going to be watching the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. It's at 11 a.m. Pacific time, but we'll start the stream at about 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. Just talk to the chat a little bit. Then we'll watch it all together live, interact with chat, and then afterwards we'll probably go back and look back at some of our favorite trailers and discuss it a little bit. So we hope to see you guys there. But today we're going to be watching the Game Fest, so let's get started.
Still got Xbox Sunday, so it's fine.
Go! Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the
I'm not gonna cap, bro.
world of video games.
Whoever's watching this video, we've seen this like 3 times.
Look at the grass, man.
Yeah, we talked about the grass. We talked about his half suit, casual suit,
his tight pants. His really tight pants.
Surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this
and the first game we're
going
to see is Street Fighter.
Industry showcase.
One of your personal favorites.
PC, PlayStation, Switch, or
yeah,
mobile,
fighting games just in general. I enjoy fighting games. Street Fighter,
all here to come together as one community.
It used to be one of my favorites,
favorites,
100%, but now I'm more of a Tekken guy.
The biggest
Hopefully Tekken 8. Tekken 8. I want to see Tekken 8 come out. That's when I'll be excited. Just like super excited.
For small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right,
indie devs.
Woo! A few new games
they always say that at every single one. They're like, oh, we're gonna shine light on indie devs.
But we've got a lot of
I think they've done that, but I think it's up to the indie devs to make themselves shine as well. You can only get so much exposure.
And ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series.
I do like the design. I like the design of the characters. They look good.
Bro, Ryu has been looking homeless since Street Fighter 4, and he still looks homeless till this day.
Ryu is homeless. That's the thing. He is homeless.
I do like how it's more hip hop. Graffiti. It's bringing in the new school, like this guy Luke, new school. We got Guile, he's got his goatee, old school. Gonna show this young punk what's up.
Look at that.
Good bro, good combos. Love it. Yeah, homeless Ryu. Got you in my sights. Love it. Street Fighter 5. Okay, this new... That reminds me of Street Fighter 4. Is that the focus and they're just making it new?
Yeah, they're probably just
I like how Luke said graffiti. I hope so because the focus... And they have the cancels from Street Fighter 5. I like what I see. I've never seen the Street Fighters... Okay! Ooh. Stepped on his chest! Okay!
I'm just on another level.
Oh my god.
I'm on another level looking. Oh. So this is legitimate hype for me. I enjoyed what I saw. Street Fighter 4 with a mix of 5, and I love the packaging as well. Like, it's just new. It looks good.
It's funny.
Back the hip hop of 3. Like, I love this.
You just went through saying like, yeah, I'm more of a Tekken guy, and then they show you one fucking 1-minute trailer, and you're already back on the train.
It's because I fell off the train at Street Fighter 5 because it just wasn't the same, and then Tekken 7 came out, and now they're showing me stuff from Street Fighter 4 when I was in my prime of Street Fighter. That's what makes me say I'm interested again.
It looks good.
That's what it was.
I agree. I mean, I haven't been big on Street Fighter for a long time. I've been a fan of the like versus Capcom, the versus series.
The more arcadey
style.
like,
arcadey style.
Yeah.
But
you're a big Marvel versus Capcom guy, so those types of games.
Yeah, I really enjoy those. But this, I just like the aesthetic of this. As for our channel, I hope that they have story mode day one.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Hopefully. I mean, fans put a boot in their ass in Street Fighter 5, so.
It's all about the cone. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Check this out. What's he gonna show us?
Focus Entertainment.
I don't know anything about them.
Indie games.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez.
This looks so much like a Rainbow.
Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
It looks like the lady from Apex, Bangalore. Is it aliens?
Looks like it, right?
Another alien game? We just had one this year. Or was it? Yeah, it was this year.
This past year. Last year, no?
This ain't good.
I honestly don't remember. You see how they just
What
keep
we found was
spitting them out, so I don't
a
know.
new kind of evil. And it
Yeah,
found
this is definitely aliens because of that gun right there.
This wasn't.
They have guns now. Yeah, there goes the Xeno.
Maybe it's an update?
Maybe. I don't remember it looking this goddamn good though.
I mean,
Oh, well, there goes.
Cinematic trailer.
Man down.
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Damn. Sorry to say, fuck. Yeah.
I don't know what I saw in there.
This might be an update or maybe a sequel because
It's too
the
similar.
robotics.
It's too similar to me to be something different.
Now everyone's dead.
What is it going? Oh, he's going crazy. Audio recording.
Someone needs to know.
Expansion?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is a new game.
Oh,
New game.
oh, dude. I didn't even want to see because I told you focus. Indies, right? And I was like, when the cinematic trailer is this sick, it's either isometric or a card game. 100% of the time, like, it's either the isometric view or it's a fucking card game. All the time.
I honestly totally forgot that this is indies, but
That was Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming.
Alien, did they just
2023 to
give out
console and
the
PC.
rights to anybody?
2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto
WB,
Protocol
man.
from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay
Dead
alongside
Space.
its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the
Could have been so
quote-unquote
more.
Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Demonetized, change it.
We'll watch it. We'll watch it.
Mortal Kombat.
I say that looks like it says GOP, man.
Take a look outside. Did you
I hope
know
not.
that
I wouldn't want to be
there
there.
with a dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I
Wasn't
hadn't
this
fished
the
you out of
game
that
that we were talking about earlier?
So whatever you're holding on to right there,
No, didn't they just say Dead Space?
that's your old life. You gotta
No,
let
this
that
is the same developers.
Oh,
But this is the game. Didn't like you get invited to, but you passed it up.
I don't remember.
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Reminds me of like Doom 3.
Those look gory-ish. Look at that.
It's gonna be kind of slow gameplay, like Dead Space. Yeah. This is their chance to redeem themselves.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
That's dope. Dead Space with melee combat.
Looks sick.
It does.
Damn.
Oh. Reminds me of how they used to kill Lara Croft. Just
Some gruesome deaths on, yeah. Callisto. Oh yeah, the Callisto Protocol. That's
Yeah.
right. You're right.
I can't.
This year too.
You know what? You know what makes a game like this good? Co-op
That's
multiplayer.
right. We know what you wanted to see.
I mean, that's every
Co-op
game.
campaign. No,
Yeah.
it's not. I wish it was. I wish it was.
Almost every game is better with co-op. Like 99% of games are better with co-op. So
Yeah, but it's a horror game, so it's probably better if it's not. But it looks like a lot of action to be a horror game.
yeah, well, that's like what Dead Space 3 type shit, where maybe it was a little
That
too
was
much action. I will say here, it's funny. It's like our third game and our second game in a space station with fucking monsters or aliens and zombies. We'll probably get a bunch of these because it's so popular nowadays.
Hey, we going to Mars soon, baby.
Glenn Schofield, striking distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations.
Striking
This game
distance?
looks
What
absolutely
was that? A
incredible.
threat?
I gotta say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio,
My guy
new
said
IP,
you're in
shipping
striking
this December,
distance.
all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do
Yo,
appreciate it.
what is on his feet? Are he wearing? Is he wearing
you know, for a
J's?
second, just give me a second. I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I
What?
think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And
Jesus.
you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's so fun to do these shows. And
Jeff is
to
super
show
modest.
This game, so people saw
I
the
love
trailer,
Jeff,
but
man.
I'm so excited
Let's talk
today
shit, but I
is
love
that
Jeff.
You just brought a raw gameplay
think-
sequence. This game is in development.
I mean,
and
Jeff is
people are gonna be
like
blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we
the
going to see
good
today?
guy.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes
of the entire game
like
industry.
You said, like raw gameplay.
I love his
it's
optimism.
2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies. Some
You know this
brutalities,
guy's balling.
some,
Look at all the rings
just
on his
about everything.
hands.
We're showcasing a new weapon.
It looks a little coked out, I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It
I mean,
rips
you're
them
making a
apart.
game this
And,
ambitious,
and then
this
check out the
wild.
the nice ending.
Sometimes
we
you gotta
have
pull an
where
all-nighter,
we,
baby.
You
Yeah.
know, we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique
Wolf
way.
of Wall Street.
And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything
Oh,
else,
this
the
the
dedication,
the
hard
emotional
work.
boss.
You guys are
Yeah.
He
amazing.
gives a
Thank
speech
you very much.
before everybody gets
Glenn,
off
I
work.
gotta say,
We're all
what
family.
you
We're
guys
all
did
here
this
together.
year, this looks like
We're
a
Please
all
have a safe
family.
weekend.
next-gen game.
If you need something,
it's
call
rare that
me.
teams are
He's
bringing
that
something out
guy.
like this year, and let's let
And
the
those
footage
guys
speak
can
for
be
itself.
real
Glenn
D-bags
Schofield,
sometimes.
striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, they're the ones who take advantage of you the most.
Sometimes. Yeah. Raw gameplay. No HUD. Personal question. Do you think games, when they do these type of demos, should have the HUD on?
No, I never minded them doing this shit. I didn't even mind it when they did it in Watch Dogs to make it look more cinematic. I think they should make it look more cinematic. It just sucks when they like lie to people the way they did with Watch Dogs.
Oh, wow.
That was sick.
They had the same type of thing in Dead Space. Remember, you could like stasis them and then rip off a limb and shoot them. But
Yeah,
now you could just. This is what I wanted to see, the melee edit. That was an edit. I saw that one. I wanted to see the melee combat. That's what I'm really interested in. Can I melee the whole game?
You saw he
dodged.
He dodged. I saw that. He did that.
Yeah.
He did.
I
dodge.
hope that was an actual like
a dodge button.
Hold. Well, I want it to be like a actual dodge, like hold L2 and then turn left to like left dodge or right dodge, so it's not just press one button automatic dodge, because then it makes the game too easy, in my opinion.
You want to do some Fight Night shit?
If we're going for a melee only gameplay walkthrough, why not? Just don't put a stamina system or I'll hate it. I like the new suit.
That's sick.
I hope that's not the default. I hope that's like you can customize and stuff. Maybe have some RPG elements. That's literally the gun from Dead Space. Or maybe he just put a scope on the same pistol.
No, but it looks similar. I mean, the whole game seems like Dead Space, obviously, with good reason.
Yeah, bring it back.
But I mean, they're doing.
Oh
shit! Damn.
So the epic
happened.
part about that
All right,
is that was
this October Call
a
of Duty
hazard,
Modern Warfare
and it's
2
not just
arrived.
for enemies. That's wild. And that could be possibly annoying if you're trying to run away and then you accidentally run into that.
Yeah.
And then you gotta reset. But that is cool. It's a hazard for everyone.
I know, that's
not
good.
just enemies.
That's good. That adds to the difficulty. It makes it more fun. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that.
Infinity Ward is once again returning to its
All
roots
right,
for a
Call of
modern
Duty.
day
I thought we were
action
doing
game.
indies. What is
And
going
today
on
we're
here?
about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level.
Here's the gameplay I was telling you
Tell us
about.
more. Let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Long Beach. Griffey?
That's right, Long Beach Griffey.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Before we watch this, I just want to say Call of Duty sucks me in every fucking year. Every year I say I'm done forever. And I just love their campaigns. I don't care if they're dumb action movies, 4-hour action movies. I really enjoy them. I haven't played multiplayer in a while, to be honest. But it's still like I don't know. I don't know how they do this, man. This is just it's like brilliant. It's the marketing, brilliant marketing. I know from what I heard that this game is actually gonna run for 2 years. I don't know if that was only competitive Call of Duty, but I think that they're not gonna make one next year. So it's gonna be like a 2-year project.
Did you enjoy the campaign of Vanguard?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember what it was. I can't even. It's such a blur. World War II was good. Modern Warfare campaign was amazing. But
The Vanguard was a blur.
Actually, no, I do remember Vanguard. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was good.
I didn't play it, but Modern Warfare 2, I want more modern shooters. I'm not a fan of past like World War II or Vietnam or any of. I'm not really a big fan of those type of weaponry or type of tactics. So more and back there was more futuristic games, and I didn't really care for that. But modern and semi-futuristic is where I'm at. So I definitely hope to see more tactical, more even though it's Call of Duty.
It's Call of Duty. It's, you know,
Clean House. I want them to have more missions like Clean House personally. But let's see.
You're not gonna get tactical from Call of Duty. It's just
Gary D. This new guy that they're showing, the Hispanic guy, looks just like Knowledge's cousin, the owner of Team War. It's a Call of Duty team. So this guy right here, yeah, it's just like him.
He looks similar.
CEO of Team War.
Disarm that missile. Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
I like the Spanish accent. Be a trap. He rolls his arms.
Garro.
Good hook. Up and at him.
So who are we playing as? Because I honestly was not paying attention to the transition.
I don't know.
Was it Soap?
I don't know.
I'd rather have just like a normal soldier. Have Soap and Price.
As like characters, yeah, as characters you see. It's funny how in these demos they always play it all slow, like as if anybody really plays it that way.
I play it that way. I do.
I rushed it. Well, for the game movie, you gotta play it slow to make it look cinematic. But if I play it for fun, I just run through this shit.
Yeah. I like it more. That's what I'm saying. Like I like it more realistic. They're using vectors. Like I'll take the HUD off. I'll put it on the hardest difficulty, and I'll take my time. But it's kind of hard with COD because it's slow right now. But in like 5 minutes, there's gonna be explosions and shit's going crazy. And you won't be able to go slow.
I mean, honestly, that's the smartest way to play it, like you're saying it. It makes it immersive. I get that. But I just like the action. Like it's like an action movie you play through. It's pretty mindless usually, but I don't know. The thing is,
I like they're doing their best to actually clear, but it's too slow, realistically. But it's a game. I'm not gonna go into a rant. So. You like what you're seeing? Because I'm not, but that's just me.
I like it. I mean, it looks the same as it's been. There's nothing new to see. Like my favorite missions were like in COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, where you're like the Marines, and it was a big battle. Like those are my favorite missions, because you always get these kind of like recon special op missions in every game, but like those big battle ones, you wouldn't get them in anywhere else.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I recently went back and played Modern Warfare, playing the Double Dog mission. It was badass seeing the Marines go oorah, fucking just stomping through all the heavy firepower that we got. Awesome. But gameplay and story-wise, because this is like a reboot, I want to see if they're gonna bring out Makarov.
Dude, I can't even remember now, because they hinted towards so much in Modern Warfare 1. Because it's not the same story. It's a little different, but it's definitely a lot of the same characters.
It's very similar because Modern Warfare 1, we were on a ship We open up a container, and there's a nuke inside, and we're like, whose nuke is this? Now we're opening up a container, ain't nothing in here. So where's the nuke?
Actual, we got a problem. Missile was something on the ship. You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Bro, burn.
Let's move out. Go. This is 01 back in the water. Inbound.
Oh, this shit must look amazing on a PC with 1090. Ooh. Or a 3090.
PlayStation 5, baby. I don't know what you're talking about. I do like how they made their marketing based off this one mission. Like, remember the ladies out there at the pier?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the same.
They're,
same type of location.
Yeah, they're just geniuses when it comes to marketing.
They've been doing it for what? 12, 13, 14 years?
I mean, COD 4 came out 2007. Obviously, they had ones before that, but COD 4 was like the one that changed everything. I mean, COD 2 was amazing on the 360. That was 2005. It was so good.
Too young. Too young. Please, yeah, I was about to say, please peek the corner. Don't just do what you would do. Just go up there with the shotty. I know he was playing this. He's probably had to do this mission like 40 times, and he's like, man, screw it. They'll just edit it out if they don't like it.
Man, they animate this shit. They don't. People don't even play this.
Oh yeah, I forget they really do. Well, I don't know. Maybe they did a mix.
You should tell people that you're in the military, so this type of shit always bothers you when it's like.
If it's not good, yeah, it bothers me. But when it's good, it amazes me. I mean, how hard is it to go get a couple experts that are just shooting at the range anyway, and just ask them, hey, how do we do this? How do we do that? All right, yeah, there you go. Switch to Saudi. He didn't peek the corner. He just walked in there out because he knew that was gonna happen. That's fine.
He read the script beforehand.
Like, okay, the water's gonna go through.
He's
been peeking. He's been peeking a couple times, so he should reload before he even. All right, fuck it. Yeah, back up a little bit more. And get more to the wall. Oh, I wanted to see what happened next.
See, you're invested.
Yeah.
Pre-order really now and get early access to the open beta.
Man, they're gonna have they're good. Don't worry. They're gonna have months and months of all this shit, and to this day, I still say, like, as far as like to get people to go out to buy the game, Modern Warfare 3 has the best trailer of all time. Like, just to get people pumped up to buy this freaking game. You remember that one?
It was a lot of destruction, and now that I look back, because I was too young, yeah, they had influencers in it. They had Kobe in one of them.
That was like,
that was Russia.
That was like the the live action one. Yeah, I remember that.
I thought that was in all of them. Did they have one that was just strictly gameplay?
No, yeah, like the first one was like Makarov, and then
with France and all that.
Yeah, like it has 3, but and on France it has like, you know, instead of the E is a 3. England instead of the E is a 3, and then he's just like I forgot what he says. He says something like, all it takes to change the history is like the will of a single man. And then the song hits, but then like the thing that always hit everybody and it always gave me chills was like at the end it says WW3, like World War 3, and then it flips and then it's a Modern Warfare. I'm like,
that's what we're talking about.
You're buying the game. That's it.
Up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great.
Long Beach. Where's Griffey?
Also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So We saw the first game.
He didn't even get to say hi. You see that? You see that?
We got Jeff from Infinity Ward.
And also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So.
Hey, we got a time frame. Man.
Like, hey, gotta get it rolling.
Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course
I didn't even see Ghost there.
And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character.
Hold on,
really
they got a full bird out there.
Super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level is concerned, you know, this I got
maybe because it's Mexican Special Forces, but a full bird colonel out there
across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody.
That's bullshit. Not happening.
Most full bird colonels are like around the age of late 30s, early mid 40s. You think he's out there jumping around, fucking wearing kit? No, I don't see it happening. Not in, maybe out in the battlefield in a fob, looking at a map, giving orders, talking about stuff, but in the shit, I don't see it.
Coming together some really motivated,
unless it's like an ambush.
And you know, you saw the wind.
He went out there.
Animations.
He's a full bird. No,
awesome sound design.
That's an important
position.
position.
Water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment.
Oh, they talk about new tech. Remember the fish AI?
The fish AI behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating.
That was the funniest video, man. I'll pop that on the screen right now.
And also added an AI system to it, so we have fish move out of the way when you get close to them.
Bro, the fish AI, they made it seem like that was the first time that's ever happened.
I'm so excited.
Bro, there was fish AI in Mario 64. What are you talking about?
Just been around.
Call of Duty overall.
Man, look at those pictures behind them, bro. Look at that.
Back this year, but you got lots going on across.
I feel like they should just hire people that really just look like the actors.
We're just so excited.
Then throw some Photoshop on it.
They probably did.
Such a big moment.
I mean, they had that live action trailer.
And everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational.
So the one on the far right is Alejandro, the full bird colonel.
Incredible rendering, incredible graphics.
He looks young.
In the game itself.
Very young.
One shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with Warzone. Are they honestly just keeping Warzone?
There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So
eventually they're gonna discontinue it.
Yeah. All eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for
I really
want
to see Task Force.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well,
hey yo, shout out to Christian working at Call of Duty.
Warzone 2. I know we just
we got a boy over there
here on this, but can you tell us anything? There's a little bit. It seems like there was a little.
He's on the social media side though, not
gameplay. When we're seeing that from the community, we love when
no,
the
but he's testing actually too. He's doing like statistical
testing, high rise and other elements.
Oh well.
We will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure.
Anything to do with numbers, Christian is in charge of it.
So
this is a really smart guy.
Reason why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff.
Did you play this game or no?
Yeah, me and my friend beat it.
Did you like it?
I thought it was alright. I like these type of games, like looter shooters.
Looter shooters, yeah.
Especially when you can exploit them. Crit damage, crit chance.
There's just something missing about this game. I don't know, it's probably good now that they updated it a bunch, but...
I read new campaigns, so that's what I want to see. Yeah, and this chimp's on the cover. A little disappointed I didn't see like a new class, but
early access though. End game reveal.
Early access.
You get 2 games early access if you pre-order. Honestly, those, like, I've always been disappointed. Like, those games always have so much potential, but they're so bad at launch that, fuck, I just feel like it ruins the experience for so many people. I wish, I mean, I know it's hard to get it right at launch, but for something so complex as that, but I don't know. I was really digging that game the first 2 hours, and then after that I was like, I was done with it. I didn't enjoy it.
This is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry. Now we're talking.
He thick.
Command, I may be onto something.
I couldn't help it, man. They had it. The cameraman.
It was the cameraman.
God damn. Look at that shield.
Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Wonder Woman in space.
I guess it'd be kind of like a Tomb Raider thing if she's treasure hunting.
Sounds like she's working for somebody. Superman. Oh, never mind. That's a gun.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
I ain't gonna lie. This looks pretty fucking cool.
I like it. I like the environment. I like the animation. Obviously, we have no idea what type of game this shit is.
It looks this good. It must be a top-down.
Isometric, 100%. A new expansion to the card game. That's right.
Damn.
That's right.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming.
Oh, storm coming? Don't tell me it's a VR.
Hell's coming with it.
Splitgate.
Yep. This is God. It's a VR.
It's a VR.
I mean, if you have to register for early access for next year, I can't see it being a fucking campaign. Like, I guess we'll see.
Congratulations, Stormgate.
I hate it when we don't
real.
see
have
gameplay,
some
man.
Details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS.
I want to know what the main character,
franchise.
what her name
What
is.
Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during.
He said RTS, I believe. Real-time strategy.
Host on future Earth.
Not for me.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some. I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that.
Yeah, what's her name?
Cinematic, and then also
what's her name again?
Are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is,
are you into RTS?
Very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love.
Like personally, not for work.
No, I mean, I love
really trying to push
Red Alert 2 is one of my top 5 favorite games of all time, but that's pretty much like a one-off,
but no
that's like
pay to win, no
didn't
NFTs,
really go into other
like
RTSs outside of that.
Lower that barrier of entry to get players in, but we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively.
Social.
We've got 3-player open
campaign co-op,
and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer.
Nice.
But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress.
Not gonna lie, that does sound awesome, actually.
Right? Yeah, these are still.
They're fun, dude. They're just so complex. It takes a while to get into them, but they're super fun.
Building in Unreal Engine 5.
So I've never been addicted to anything in my life like Red Alert 2.
Like
literally.
Sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background.
I'm glad they said co-op. That means somebody can do all the hard work while I just fool around and kill stuff.
Giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
You try to find out the archaeologist's fucking full name, zooming in, top down.
Now it's time.
You already know this.
I want to see Blade.
This is a sick ass cinematic trailer. You already know. Look at that.
Yeah. I just want to see Blade, baby. Who is that? I like the soundtrack.
It's Metallica. Ooh, my man.
Venom.
Surrender your pain to me.
Get out of there, Eddie.
Mother will
Eddie.
hurt you.
Let's go.
Typical Parker luck.
That doesn't sound like.
No.
The Avenger thing. Scarlet Witch? This is Metallica?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm adding this to my workout playlist. Whoa. Oh? Oh, they fucked. They fucked.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Well, they got Doctor Strange on their team. Never mind.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always always work. Well, it did that one time.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away.
Did you
from
see the
playing
Cuphead
the
TV show?
delicious last course DLC.
No, I
See how they
didn't.
did that
But
with Cuphead.
I love
Joining
the
me now
fucking
is Maya
game.
Maldenhauer
The
from
first
Studio
game.
MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
It's really
HR.
coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled.
Quick little thing. Shout out to Studio MDHR. They hit us up like 2 years ago. They were doing some like behind the scenes documentary about the game. And Mariano, who works at Gamers Little Playground, had done a full walkthrough. And they asked us to use our full walkthrough of the game so that they can just use for gameplay inside. I just thought that was cool. Shout out to them.
That is awesome.
So cool. So awesome.
Too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here, and I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me this. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks.
Jeff gets games early.
And what you guys have done. I feel like
Damn,
you've
Jeff.
amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult.
After
as
all
we
we've been through
expect, but
together,
the
you
visual
don't
look,
even
you
let me
guys took
know.
it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't
Said the
pinpoint
game's
one thing that we're
difficult.
proud of in this because we
Yeah.
really
I think he
honed
got
our
past the
craft,
tutorial.
took everything to the next level, from the animation, the backgrounds, the music.
I mean, if he's a
design,
professional game reviewer, he
and of course,
didn't.
our new playable
But
character, Miss Chalice. I'm very
other
proud
than
of her.
that,
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet.
Damn,
Super
Jeff
side
looks
bosses,
nervous.
Lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
It's beautiful.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to
What?
necessarily.
We're not thanking it.
A little something.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage.
I've
of
never
one of our new
seen
bosses,
Jeff
Morgan
stutter.
Freeze.
He's
It takes
stuttering.
place in an icy arena.
Yeah.
And features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Mile.
You see how he had a split?
look at his leg
like-
movement. Look at his leg movement.
Delicious last course. Thanks, Mile.
Oh, our boy! Look at our boy! Oh,
Let's
Jeff.
check it out. Cuphead, the
You
delicious
feeling it.
last course. Thanks, Mile.
She's so adorable.
That's right, man.
Oh, okay, that's cool. She has her own shooting style. I like that. I saw clips of the show, and she's an awesome character. She's very manipulative.
I heard the show's really good.
Yeah, just the clips I saw were I enjoyed it, but I don't got streaming services, so. I wonder whose gameplay this is.
Right?
They're doing good. What if this is Jeff's gameplay?
No way, no way. I don't believe it. So wait, who was the reviewer?
Yo, was that a counter?
Oh, I didn't see. Who was the reviewer who couldn't get past the tutorial? Was it GameStop or GameSpot or IGN?
I don't remember.
But it was like a big ass meme for a while, right? Like they couldn't.
See, this studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals
This
for the
is
very first
Genshin
time
Impact's,
a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Sister game, I guess.
It's like the follow-up to Genshin.
So Honkai Impact came out, then Genshin, and then this is like a sequel to the Honkai.
Damn, I know you're gonna be all up on this right here.
I think this is a PC exclusive game.
You don't know who you are.
Because Honkai is exclusively on PC and mobile. If it's on PlayStation, yeah, I'll play it.
I mean, you have a PC. You have a good PC.
Encounter many perils.
I don't know. I just don't like PC gaming.
You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
Watch me spend $200 on this game for all
I
the
mean,
girls.
PC gaming is just connect your controller and that's it. This is no different.
You know in your heart
This is when I started watching this, when I started messaging you.
That's the you I like.
It's cool animation, man. I mean,
that's where they put all their money in. And we give it right back to them to get all the characters.
Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game.
Or
I have to
anime.
say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
the world premiere of a brand new look. Okay.
This gameplay did look sick though. I was like, oh, this is tight.
I like the music.
Wolfman. Kind of remind me of like Metal Gear Rising.
Like an action adventure, Bayonetta.
Team attacks.
I mean, it's
Love it.
the style. Yeah, like stylistically, it's.
I hope it's free.
Impeccable. World premiere. Let's go.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development.
I hope
and
it's,
the team wanted to use SGF as
online
a major reveal.
multiplayer.
One exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps.
I can't believe if they wouldn't have that at this point. No.
Couple games been messing up on that. AC Jones.
Oh my god, dude! Wow.
I don't think Casey Jones has ever been in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game besides like 2 of them, which were fighting games.
Like an actual playable character, other than fighting games.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking if this was online, we should all play this. Me, you, Javi, and Moreno.
Set online right there. 6-player online.
6-player online? No. Let's get the whole GLP cast in on it. This is gonna be laggy as fuck with me in there.
It'd be your fault.
You're gonna be like, hey miss, we needed
I'm always so curious about these games, about how much they sell and all that, because I mean, obviously for me, I grew up on this style of game, so I can still truly love it and enjoy it. Like, I have vivid memories of playing the Turtles in Time arcade game at Chuck E. Cheese. But I'm like, how much do they sell of these? Like, I guess they have to sell a lot if they keep making them. But it's just like, I can't imagine a lot of the younger generation who are always just shitting on anything that looks old, you know?
I think their parents might just buy it and be like, hey, we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this.
Because if they give it a chance, I think they like it. But I don't.
I think the Turtles are still playing on Nickelodeon because you see Nickelodeon right there. They still have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Last time I saw it, it was like 2011. There was a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series. So
by the way,
it
like
might be a new one.
I did watch, because this doesn't look like the one I saw, like the Nickelodeon one, but I would say maybe in like, I don't know, 2016, 2015, there's a Nickelodeon one, and that cartoon was fire, because my nephew was like 4 or 5 years old, so he was like prime years to watch Ninja Turtles. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll watch it with you, like just acting like, all right, yeah, I'll watch it with you, like, motherfucker, I wanted to watch it. It was fire. It was fire. It was probably the best Ninja Turtle. It was better Ninja Turtle cartoon than the old ones. Like, that's how good it was.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead. And
Who
it's
you
up to the
picking?
Batman family, Batgirl,
Come on,
Nightwing,
you know I'm
Red
picking
Hood,
Red
and
Hood.
Robin.
Come on, man.
To give us an exclusive new look.
Non-lethal
let's head to Montreal
weapon?
To hear from executive producer.
Fuck
Fleur
you.
Martin.
Get beat down with some sticks.
That's right.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games
You're
Montreal.
picking Nightwing?
I'm Fleur Martin.
Where's the
I'm
gameplay?
the executive producer
Yeah, I
on
pick
Gotham
it.
Knights. Today, we are thrilled to
Batgirl.
share
Batgirl's
more with
really,
you on one of our beloved knights,
strong.
Nightwing.
It's strong.
This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're
Nightwing,
really
baby!
looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Bro, October 25th is this. October 28th is Modern Warfare 2. It's a busy week at GOP.
You gotta be paid.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Oh.
Okay.
Gymnastics, baby.
Haircut?
No matter how
How
hard
about
we
a
try,
barbershop?
there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Okay, what is that on his head?
You can customize the hair, man.
Armor too, apparently. Well, multiplayer game. Might as well make it look a bit different.
I got this, Bruce.
I wonder if Batman's really dead in this game.
It's one of those, like, they hyped it up so much that he's dead that I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
Such an amazing
We were joking about last night, like, watch that.
story designer.
And lo and behold,
Just
well, the good news is there's
makes the greatest plots,
we have
man.
lots to share with people about all
Neil
things Naughty
Druckmann.
Dog. But first of all,
We've talked about this before. I know me and Javi talked about this. I still stand by it. I believe that The Last of Us Part 1 probably has the best story ever, as like for video game stories. Like cinematic story. Like I would still pick like Ocarina of Time over it or something, even for the story. I do think that the gameplay in Part 1 was so overrated, like super overrated. It was fun.
Cover-based shooter.
It was fun. It was
With
good. It was not a 10 out of 10. But I enjoyed the game so much that I gave the game personally, like, I would give it a 10 out of 10 because that's how good the story was. As an overall experience, it was a 10 out of 10. No?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, but Last of Us 2. I mean, did you forget there's a second one? Did you forget there's a second one?
I mean, no, it's just that's such a meme. Like, it's already like I don't like Part 2. I didn't like it. Part 2 is the ultimate example to me of something where it's like the opposite of where the sum of the parts is like greater than, you know, like it's like the individual parts of Last of Us 2 are amazing. Sound design, gameplay, visuals, everything in it of itself is good. And then when you put it all together, it wasn't great for me personally. Whereas there's other games where it's like some of the individual stuff isn't good. Maybe the gameplay isn't great. Maybe the audio design isn't the best. But for some reason, as a full package, it's incredible. So it's such a meme. I'm not trying to bag on part 2. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Part 2. I didn't love it. So what? But like, you know, there's 10-hour videos about people who don't love it. Like 10-hour analysis about people who don't love it.
I think Last of Us 1 was really amazing. Played on PS3 on a ugly old TV at my grandparents' house, and for some reason it still looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So when I played it on PS4, thought it was dope. Again, looked better, but the multiplayer is what I really, really, really enjoyed about Last of Us 1. Story's good, gameplay, but the multiplayer.
I've heard that a lot. I've heard a lot of people say that the Last of Us multiplayer was fire. I never tried it. I was never into like that type of multiplayer.
I played it last year. I was like, man, people still playing this game. It was still fun.
Didn't they shut down the servers recently, or was that last year when they shut them down? I thought they did.
Maybe on PS3, but I played it last year. I have a video on library. It was. It wasn't busy. It was probably like a total of like 30 people playing. But yeah.
So you can still find the game.
It is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them.
Neil goes to the gym.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2,
you got
early
them gains
this year,
too.
has a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units, and that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a
like
studio.
his beard. I like his beard.
Take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking. Jeff. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
Ain't that San Francisco?
I was thinking that just because of the bridge, but
and it's being headed by
can't really see if it's the Golden Gate
Anthony Newman
or the Bay Bridge.
All veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay.
Next year I will form an opinion, because right now all I hear is 16 times the detail.
Naughty Dog storytelling fused.
You know how that ends.
I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, you know how that story ends.
Special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well,
but it was
multiplayer only.
But
that's
he said
as big as a single player.
No, but he said there also is a story too. Well, that was kind of cool. So
it's basically saying it sounds like a MMO.
There you go.
A massive multiplayer with a story. It sounds like an MMO. How are you going to make The Last of Us an MMO? I'm not saying it's going to be an MMO, but I don't really see it being anything else. He just said it's as big as the story.
Could it be?
The story take place in multiple areas.
Could it be like The Division?
Make your own agent, I guess, but how? We'll see next year, man.
Yeah,
That's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so
Is
for
Tom
the
Holland
past
in it?
year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality's so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't, I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And they're actually, their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and
That's
trust
crazy.
just between
Good
Naughty
for
Dog and
him.
HBO.
So who dies?
To direct one of the episodes.
Everybody
I think
dies.
We have an image from the episode I actually directed.
This is Neil's episode. It's a.
So you could see.
Oh, we're gonna see the
this is a
TV?
certain
Or
museum
a
that
screenshot,
players
never
might know from the.
I love Pedro Pascal, but I guess we'll have to. I'll wait. I'm not gonna judge. It's just I have
It's
this
just a screenshot. I mean,
it's just
you can't really.
Yeah, you can't say anything. Just a screenshot. But I guess I have what Joel looks like so much in my head, and Ellie. Like, I don't know.
That's Joel. That's not Joel.
Isn't it?
No, I thought that was the guy that was trying to molest Ellie, and then she killed him.
No, that's
Before Joel showed
no.
up.
Pedro Pascal's supposed to be Joel.
And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey and not only
He don't
directing
look like
and
Joel to
all the
me,
other
but okay.
episodes, they've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year.
Yeah, it has to be Joel. It's not gonna be the like. Come on.
Watching
I thought that's what that
videos,
scene is, because that looks like
their
the
relationship
same
on and off camera
area.
I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game.
Does Pedro Pascal have a
And
good
it
Southern
really
accent?
feels like this is going to be something
Right.
special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video
I'm asking you because you said
No,
you-
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, isn't that something they should
Oh.
consider? That's what I'm saying, like, right? I don't know. I don't think.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put
He has
out,
a sp-
I mean, it
kind of the
feels like a video
Spanish-
game, everything that
I mean,
I've
it's
seen,
Spanish,
Public and other
uh,
stuff makes it feel
Okay,
sort
whatever.
of super legitimate.
I love him
So
though,
we'll see,
so I'm
Joel
trusting.
from the
I'm
front side
trusting.
now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well,
Super
Last of Us
soon.
HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Be crazy if he's.
Yo,
Hello.
Joel and Ellie.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie.
Oh, they're not
we
gonna
felt
sound
like
the
it was
same.
so important that they become
Yeah.
part of the show. And it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of
Yikes.
like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there.
Maybe
with you guys
4
when we filmed
people
this
instead of just
There's
2.
been so much stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like
That'd be
talk
sick.
about what's being filmed, and I think that's
There'll probably
it's
be
kept it really
villains, which would be
secret.
interesting.
You were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, apparently, Last of Us 2, they are villains.
It's kind
so.
of old hat. Like we've had.
except for today.
Except for today.
Yeah.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud
Is
of it.
Sony
the work that
gonna
we did. We worked
give
hard.
you
the crew. I have
early
to say, when I
preview
walked out
screening,
on set.
whatever?
I hope so.
To be met with literally every person that I met on
We
that
got to see
crew,
Uncharted early. That was
is
nice. Thank you,
such
Sony.
a
Appreciate
fan of
you.
This game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to
I like his haircut.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the
I
crew
like
was
the
amazing.
Super Saiyan
Bella
2
and
thing.
Pedro
Yeah,
are-
he does, right? Just flying
they're
out there.
so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait.
It'd be
to
better
see
if she
it.
was
I think
doing
it
the
is gonna
voice.
Be so
Let me
good.
s-
It's. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are in it and undisclosed world. I'm so
Dude, is she lit? Like, is she like, she's in the sky? Well, you saw how Jeff just jumped in there to just cut her off. Just like, stop rambling. Listen, like, she's rambling, and then he just jumps in and just like, yeah, I'm so excited. Shut the fuck up.
I'm so excited.
It's.
Yeah,
I love
bro.
this-
I was literally
I
about to
think it
say,
is
can
gonna
we fast
be
forward this shit?
So good. It's. I love the story. I love.
The
just being a
looking
part of
Troy
this
Baker's.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are in an undisclosed world. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and you know.
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
These characters we know from the game that they're playing. New characters. Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
How much do you want to eat? Yes. 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 Do you want to play?
It's already on Twitter by now.
Yes.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our
The
original.
movie,
vision.
or are they
We were
talking
able
about
to
making an
PS5.
actual?
No, like remaking
Instead of
Last
talking
of
about
Us
it,
1.
All right. Let's take a look at the Last of Us.
Game just came
Part
out.
1.
Before we watch this, when they announced this like 6 months ago, all of us were like, "This is the dumbest thing ever." It just came out, 2013, you know, and they're remaking it. But now that I know that they're making the multiplayer, I think they're probably like gonna try to tie all these things together.
Trying to make a cinematic universe.
So why'd you leave Boston?
Captured on PS5, mix of gameplay and in-game cinematics.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
Frame rate stuttered.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
September 2nd this year.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Oh, there's more of a
Can it?
old girl. That's
Yeah.
Once upon a time,
She died too
I
early.
had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get in trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
So good, man. So good. Also in development for PC.
my
But
head is hurting.
But I feel like it's not going to release on September 2nd for the PC, so it's probably coming later.
So
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction
And they
to that?
showed.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that
the
yet.
Yeah, you're
DLCs.
watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did.
How long is this game gonna be, man? That shit look like it's gonna be like 12,
Go back in. I mean, you use the
14.
original.
I mean, I think it's this. It looks, the way they said it is like literally the same game. They just remade it, like the assets from the ground up, like
performances.
Yeah, actually,
Oh, I
came
thought
up with
they
a
were
process where you
saying
could take
like
the original animation
change
for the
stuff
faces
and
kind
remade
of
it.
like retarget it
No.
on these new rigs that have.
So
a
they
lot
just
more
made it look
fidelity.
better.
And then the
I
animators
don't
went back
see it. Does it matter?
It's like I'm about to say. I'm like it looks better a little bit. I think more it just looks different. I would say
it looks more realistic.
Yeah, like it looks better, but honestly, if I wouldn't have seen this split screen, my mind would have just remembered Ellie as like on the right side, you know?
Yeah.
We're seeing side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But
Looks
the
a little
great thing
older.
about these faces is that they're close to the original performance. All the animators.
Yeah, see that? You can see like Tommy looks more kind of like the textures look muddy. They looks more muddy compared to it looks more defined
Just went
on
and
the
studied
right.
those videos and got it closer
That
to
ain't
what
Tommy.
you did on set. Digital performance.
That is
All the
Tommy.
animators.
That's not Joel.
The great thing about these faces
No,
is
that's
that,
the guy that.
they're
Oh yeah,
custom-
you're right. You're
Ellie.
right. That is the guy.
All the animators went and studied those.
That was
videos.
actually, and we were talking about earlier too. Nolan North. He's the one who does the voice for him.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does
Oh.
the voice for him.
Got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved.
And they're talking about putting the
that's just, like, one
movies
of
and the
things when
multiplayer
we talk about,
together.
like, this brand new AI,
Nolan
like, all the
North
combat
versus Troy
designs
Baker.
we've done, just,
In a movie.
the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all this stuff.
That'd be
on
cool.
The PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new.
I don't know.
players for
Troy Baker
PS5
doesn't
and
look like he got
PC.
any muscle
We wanted
mass
them to
on
have the
him.
definitive version.
He doesn't need it with that voice.
Bro, he's just standing there with a straight stare.
I actually played it again just.
All right, I think that's the show. I think they just talk about Last of Us here. Okay.
That's the last time, fam.
I think whatever, remake it. I love the game. I don't mind. I think it's a waste of resources probably, but
They got that Sony money. Hey, Sony, throw us some money. Shit, goddamn.
I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain about the money or the remake. So, just awesome. Can't wait to play it. That'll do it for us today. Appreciate all of you guys watching. We'll see.
You forgot to say, did you enjoy it? I give it like actually give it like a 4 out of 5. It was actually pretty good. Jeff held it down except for when the beautiful lady was on stage.
Then when he had the leg movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of annoyed. There's a lot of space games, but besides that, excited to see what happens.
Yeah, I've already rated. I'll probably give it the same 4 out of 5. Honestly, I thought, especially considering the fact that E3 was canceled this year, and I don't know. I'm guessing they had a lot of this planned already. It's not like he just put it together last minute, but them canceling E3.
This was a good
big
good replacement.
Yeah, because they've been doing the Summer Game Fest, but it was never like, this is now like the thing. This is like E3 now, you know?
This is better than last year's. Last year's was more indie.
Yeah.
This has a mix, but there is a lot of AAA.
Yeah, because
Call of Duty showed up, like,
and yeah, because instead of doing it in their own thing, then there's like, oh, might as well do it on the Summer Game Fest. So I don't know. How do you feel about E3 being canceled? Do you
I
care?
don't even care, man. When's the last time? The last time I saw E3 was so long ago. It was so long ago. When I was younger, that's when I last saw E3. Back on
Really?
TV. That's when I last saw E3.
Wow, I don't know. I guess I'm not even really sad about it, but E3.
But
has
you've been to E3.
That's what I'm
You've been
saying.
there.
That's what I'm saying. Like E3 is even though I feel like it's a staple in the gaming community. It's kind of like, even if I don't enjoy it personally, like anymore as much as I did when I was younger, it kind of sad for me to know that like I don't think they're bringing it back. Like I've heard Jeff say earlier that he was like, okay, well next year we're gonna be doing this, and this. Like I feel like this is now E3. They're not gonna have, you know.
If it's gonna be like this every year, I honestly don't mind. I don't mind it. Maybe whenever, quarantine and stuff is down, it'd be nice to see, the booths and go try the actual games and stuff like that. But just for this, I'd say it's fine. It's a decent replacement.
I bet you Jeff was planning to do that too, to have like the in-person convention booth or something. That'd be sick. So
that would be sick.
We'll see, but we appreciate you guys watching. Check us out on Sunday live. We'll be on at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll be watching the Xbox and Bethesda Showcase. So we hope to see you guys then. Peace.
16 time for detail.